Hello people of the internet, Artistic James here, and in this video I'm going to show you two of my art books. This blue art book here and this sketch pad here that I've almost completed. So let's have a look at the sketchbook, shall we? It's going to be this one, and here is Gwen from Drama Island, my favourite character from the show, and it's a Canadian show. And Gwen, I recently found out he's also a vegetarian like I am, which is pretty cool. And that's from Doria. Quinn after sea went clothes shopping. And she bought a cowboy hat and some clothing, and there's a bag where she bought clothing from, and she's selling a car. And that's showing spits from another Canadian show called Braceface. And that's Maria Wong laughing from Braceface. The Asian character, she's Chinese. And one of my subscribers suggested me to do an Animal Jam drawing since he's a really big fan of Animal Jam, and you can see his name down here. Dimensions, Animal Farm requested by YouTube subscriber at Unicorn Fairy 42. Thank you so much for the request, Unicorn Fairy. And I did this one on Halloween. Mabel Pines dressed as a witch for Halloween from Gravity Falls, and she's my favourite character from Gravity Falls. And that's Melissa Chase at the prom from Gravity Falls. I mean, not Gravity Falls, from Minor Murphy's Law, and it's made by the same two men who made Phineas and Ferb. And this is a Phineas and Ferb drawing. And it's Isabella walking her dog, Pinky. And this is Cosmo and Wanda as teenagers from Phineas and Ferb. Wanda as your stereotypical teenager. Cosmo as a teenager. And I did these drawings on November 24th at 12:34 AM Greenwich Mean Time is when I completed them. And here's my drawing of Libby from The Ghost of Molly McGee, who's a pretty cool character. I would say she's my favourite. I would say either Libby or Andrew are my favourite characters, and it's Libby hanging out at the public, either the school library or the public library. Coach Steve from Brickleberry, been watching this show since I was 17. Some Family Guy fan art here. Some Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends fan art. And that's one of the side characters called Bendy. He's always up to mischief, but he always plays the victim, and he cries whenever he's around Mr. Herman or Frankie, and everyone else gets blamed, including Blue. And did this drawing on Thanksgiving. Loud House Thanksgiving, and it's Laurie's dad protecting her, and it's the Hispanic boy's mom protecting her, and it's that Thanksgiving meal, the Louds and the Casadinas are having arguments. And this is some Utopia fan art. And this is the drawing of the Powerpuff Girls. Johnny Bravo and a Rutten here. Man, I'm pretty, because that's what he says on the show, is an iconic line. And there's Vanessa on a date with Monty from Phineas and Ferb, my favourite Disney show. And that's a sketch I did from the Boondocks. And that's Ben 10 requested by one of my subscribers. And that's Plant Underground Sam from Danny Phantom, my favourite character. And there's another Animal Jam drawing. Some Phineas and Ferb fan art. And there's Sam Manson again listening to some music, chilling on a boat. And that's Duncan and Gwen from Drama Island. And that's another Family Guy drawing. And here's Nurse Kitty Catwell from Tough Puppy. Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb. Candice in Winter Clothing. Christmas themed 30 Odd Parents fan art. And this drawing Christmas time. American Dad's Christmas. And I did this drawing of Christmas as Zip as a Christmas present. And I did this as a live stream, and I put a speech bubble up here saying, "This isn't funny, Mabel, since he won't be able to speak since there's tape on his mouth, and it says on the duct tape, do not open to Xmas." So some slapstick humour here. And I also did this on a TikTok live stream on Christmas, the Loud House Winter Special. And there's one of Jan skiing, and he's running away in fear for some reason, Lincoln. And here's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy fan art. And that's Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. And there's Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb again. Francine holding a firearm. Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. And there you have Krusty the Clown smoking a cigarette. And there's Sam Manson waking up with shock. And there's Vicky abusing Timmy again, and added her iconic line, "Trap!" And Timmy's thinking to himself, "Oh no." And there's Batman. Home and Invades, this one ain't done yet. Joria. Marco and Star looking confused, disturbed from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Some tough puppy fan art here. Laurie Loud driving in the freezing weather. And this one ain't fully coloured in yet, but I did the drawing. It's the main character from The Ghost of Molly McGee. And that's New York City, pre-9/11. This is the New York City skyline from the 1980s. And I visited New York City when I was 19. The Joker from The Dark Knight. Vanellope, the background ain't coloured in, but I coloured in her face though. Roger from American Dad. Recess fan art. Kim Possible fan art. Rowdy Falls fan art. Over the Edge fan art. This one ain't fully coloured in because I couldn't find the right colours, but it's of Ice Cube. I was a big fan of Ice Cube when I was 18 and 19, and I still do love his music now, and that's from Mr. Pickles. And that's our solar system. And that's what I've done so far in this sketchbook. Now we're looking in this sketchbook. So this is my latest drawing I did in here. A pimp named Slipback from the Boondocks, and that's my drawing of Kitty Catchwell and Shock from Tough Puppy, and it's made by the same man who made Fairly Odd Parents. And that's my Haley Smith drawing from American Dad, holding two peace signs. One has got a peace sign and one says peace now, and that's from the episode where Stan is upset because he never killed anyone. This is a good thing that he never did that. And that's Brad Swinson Bubblegum. And that's Lucy Wilde, another scene from Despicable Me 3 where she's tied up and gagged. And that's here is from The Matrix, and it's Neo firing either AR-15 or M16. It's definitely an assault rifle. And that's from the first Matrix movie that came on in 1999. And there's my Danny Phantom drawing of Sam Manson dressed gothic. And that's Haley in prison from the Fake ID episode. And that there ain't done yet on either this Haley drawing. And this one's definitely done. It's Ember McLean from Danny Phantom. One of the ghosts. I believe she is. And that's Cartman with Jennifer Lopez as Anne from one of the episodes from a 2003 episode. And I did these when I was a couple of years back. That's meant to be the actual skyline and Starbucks. From BoJack Horseman from Duncanville. Kristen Shaw as Hazel showing off a bar from the show 30 Rock. Two New York drawings. Ronald Reagan and Central Park fan art, and Central Park's quite a new show. The Rees playing soccer from Bob's Burgers and Ken Blockman. And my first drawing in this sketchbook is of Gerald Ford.